Hey, 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 hey. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. This is your boy Swipa. And y'all, we just got done watching a demolition. Demolition, y'all. That was one of the most dominant performances that we have seen from your Denver Nuggets in the last couple of years. That was the most dominant win of this season for your Denver Nuggets. And y'all, don't let the final score fool you. The OKC Thunder had one of the best offenses in the NBA coming into this matchup. They were 2-0, just like the Denver Nuggets. They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is a top 12 level player. And again, he keeps getting better and better. Keeps getting better and better. And you know what? Your Denver Nuggets were able to hold him to maybe his worst performance in a game that mattered of his Thunder career. Y'all, this is your boy Swipa. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We are getting up to 15,000 subscribers this season, y'all. We got another game tomorrow, which I will be at as well. Y'all, there's so much going on. Make sure y'all are sharing, liking, letting people know where you like getting your favorite NBA Denver Nuggets content, y'all. So look, let me tell y'all. Today was special. First of all, the Denver Nuggets won 128-95. Now, if you listen to Locked On Nuggets, I did say I thought they would win a higher scoring game, maybe like 119, 112, 119, 110, something along those lines. But y'all, where we are right now, the Denver Nuggets are proving that they are not only the defending champions, not only the best team in the NBA, but dare I say, it might not be close. Y'all, they won 128-95. I said that. Today, the Denver Nuggets shot 60% from the field, 41% from three, 85% from the line, only had 13 turnovers, had 34 assists, dominated the glass, 48-29, 10 offensive rebounds to 7, 5 blocks to 4, 8 steals for the Nuggets, 21 personal fouls. They were physical, and guess what? The best player in the NBA, Nikola Jokic, only had to play 3 quarters today. Now, let me tell y'all this. We're going to get to some players in a minute, but obviously I'm going to start with the top. I'm going to start with Joker because I got some players, I got some agendas that I absolutely need to give off because y'all done heard me talk about Peyton Watson. You done heard me talk about Peyton Watson for about a year now, and the dude keeps getting better. But here we go. The Denver Nuggets today dominate. Nikola Jokic, 28 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 12 of 16 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Oh, by the way, a plus 21 in just 29 minutes. A plus 21 in just 29 minutes for Nikola Jokic today. Joker was 11 of 14, y'all. He was 11 of 14. 11 of 14 from 2. Like, it wasn't even something that made him sweat. Chet Holmgren, good player, good rookie. You know, Chet Holmgren had 19 and 4, 7 of 12, minus 23. Nikola Jokic was utterly dominant, man. He got to anywhere he wanted to get it, whether Chet, whether it was Poku, he was posting up the wings. It didn't matter. He was taking advantage of everybody. And the great thing about Joker was Joker just came out a little bit more aggressive today than you usually would see. Now, I don't know what that was about. I don't think that was anything that maybe was intentional. It was just the game flow. Every time he got the ball right in that floater area, right in that three-point line, from the free throw line in, it was money. And here's the thing about Joker. Joker hit multiple floaters today, and it got me thinking. When I think of like the most dominant shots for some of your big men in NBA history, Kareem with the obviously, you know, got the hook shot. You got Hakeem with the post work. I legitimately think that Nikola Jokic's floater might be of any big that has had an arsenal of shot, like in a one main shot, he might have the most devastating shot in NBA history. Because that floater, basically, once you get 10 feet in, boom, it's over. It's over. Once you get 10 feet in on that little short pick and roll, or if he just gets an isolation, like it really doesn't matter what it is. Once he gets 10 feet in, it's a wrap. And he really just utterly dominated them today. And I'm telling you, man, I think he's on the way to something special. Again, just enjoy it. That's what I'm going to say. Enjoy the year. Just enjoy the year because I think for his age 28 season, he might be off to do something he's never done before. Jokic 28, 14 and 5. Jamal Murray just 19 minutes, 29 minutes as well. 19 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 9 of 14 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. He was also plus 22 today. Jamal Murray was a plus 22 today. He had a true shooting of 67.9% today. A true shooting of 67.9 today. So Jamal Murray is having an interesting year. So Jamal Murray on the year, he's averaging 20.7, 6.3 assists. But y'all, he has a 66.5 true shooting. What does that mean? So Embiid last year, he averaged 33 points a game. He had a 65 true shooting, and that was historically great. Jamal Murray on way less volume is at 20 and 6, and again, a 66 true shooting, and today he was masterful. His ability to get to that mid-range shot, y'all, let me pull up my notes. Because today, in the fourth quarter, Jamal Murray was still in the game. Jamal Murray opened the game up with a nice little dry bucket. The quarter up with a nice little dry bucket. He had two turn over the shoulder, right shoulder, turn over the left shoulder, middies in back-to-back possessions, and he just looked like a man that's on a mission this year. Again, it's about his steadiness and his pace. It's the fact that he's like playing in finals level up here, but he's having to play regular season level basketball versus good teams that are trying to do their best to get a regular season win. So you can just see, man, like the Nuggets are just playing that much better than everyone they're facing. And the Lakers, Western Conference Finals team, the Thunder, potential playoff team this year, Memphis Grizzlies, they were the second best record in the NBA last year, best home record in the NBA. Obviously, without Ja, without Brandon Clark and Steven Adams, still a very physically imposing team. And the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, they got Jay Will, they got obviously Shea, they got Giddey, Case and Wallace off the bench, Poku off the bench, Kenrich. They have a really nice, well-rounded roster with really good coaching as well, and it just didn't matter. And Jamal Murray was able to get to wherever he wanted today. Michael Porter Jr. was excellent today, y'all. 20 points for Mike, 25 minutes, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 8 of 14 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. There you go, 4 of 7 from 3, a plus 12. Let me also tell y'all this, something about Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. is still dealing with an ankle injury, but he said that he has just had to learn how to work around it and how to play through it. And he's had to do other things in order to get better. And that's cool. Take care of your business, Mike. Continue to be what it is you're doing now. Let me tell y'all right now, Michael Porter Jr. has been a madman defensively. Let me say that again. Michael Porter Jr. has been a madman defensively and on the boards this year. He was wrecking the OKC Thunder. He's almost as tall as Chet Holmgren, y'all. You got to remember that, how big he is. And he was a madman on the boards today. And defensively, he switched out to Shea. He switched out on the Josh Giddey. He switched out on the Lou Dort. And it didn't matter. His ability to use his length and use his athleticism is almost unparalleled for what you're looking for from a wing. The fact that he's the best spot-up shooter in the NBA, he's coming into 4 and 4, 7 from 3 today. He was getting to the rim and finishing. He got to the rim and he created for Jokic versus Memphis. And then now the ability he has to think through the game, that's what's helping him, is that he's 25 now. So like he's a man. He's still very young, but he's still arguably 3 years away from his full peak of his career. But right now, man, his ability to be able to sift between what he needs to do defensively, what he needs to do offensively, and be dominant, get the board, get out and transition and create, get the board, get out and transition and go score. It's Porter, man. Porter has just reached a different level up here. That's what's different. He just understands the game. Porter was spectacular today. Aaron Gordon, quieter game, 23 minutes, 9, 3, and 2, 4, 7 from the field. Aaron Gordon had 3 blocks today and a steal. He was also a plus 22. Aaron Gordon. Yo, they tried to get a dunk off AG off a back cut. AG went up, snatched it out of the air, basically, bro. Aaron Gordon was spectacular defensively. And I truly believe Aaron Gordon's going to be up for one of the all-defense teams this year. That's how good he's been. Shout out to Aaron Gordon today. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 7, 3, and 1 in 30 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 more steals today. I think after 5 steals. I think 5 steals versus Memphis, 3 steals versus the Lakers, I want to say, and then 2 more steals today. That's 8. That's 10 steals. in 3 games so far, and he was also a plus 21. So let me read this to y'all. Jamal Murray, a plus 22. Jokic, a plus 21. Caldwell Pope, a plus 21. You had Michael Porter Jr. plus 12. He was staggering with the bench today, which I love. A great addition today. Aaron Gordon, a plus 22. Now, the great thing about MPJ and that stagger, they were staggering with him, with Murray, with Peyton, Christian, and Zeke. And y'all, that lineup was fire. That lineup was fire. Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, man, the fact that you're able to take Porter and basically play him 3 to 4 and then have Murray next to him with Peyton and Christian. Oh, bro, let me get to it, man. Let me get to the man of the hour because I've been waiting around long enough. Y'all have heard me talk about Peyton Watson since the Nuggets drafted him. I told y'all this is the vision with Peyton Watson. He's a 6'8" wing with over a 7-foot wingspan. Again, Jaden McDaniels, Herb Jones. Think about that when you think Peyton Watson. Peyton today solidified my belief, Calvin Booth's belief, Michael Malone's belief. Michael Malone on Thursday talked about Peyton Watson, and he said that I'm not just going to give him minutes. You got to get and you got to earn it, and you got to take care of him. And today, Peyton Watson, just like he did versus Memphis, might have been the best defensive player on the court. Peyton Watson today, 22 minutes, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 8 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 1 block, 1 steal. He was a plus 11 off the bench. Peyton Watson was a plus 11 off of the bench today, y'all. And look, so listen to this. Peyton Watson today, he had a 77 true shooting. He had a 92 true shooting versus Memphis. Had a 77 true shooting now. So if you're getting an efficient, like an above average efficiency from Peyton Watson, and again, he shot 1 of 3 from 3, 33%. That's okay for his position. But he was 7 of 8 from 2. Peyton Watson was 7 of 8 from the 2-point range today. If you're getting that from him, that puts him in a whole different tier because guess what? He might be legitimately the best defender on the Nuggets. I'm not kidding y'all. The dude was matched up on SGA multiple times today. 2 blocks, I know for a fact. They didn't register one of them. 2 blocks off of SGA today. His ability to stand in front of a defender, in front of his offensive player, navigate around screens, fall them to the basket, and then his verticality when he rises to challenge a shot is also what separates him. You just don't find wings that are that freaking athletic. And again, you got him at pick 30. And Christian Brown today. Christian Brown, 21 minutes, 13 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. 4 of 9 from the field. Best all-around game ever maybe for him. 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Also with a block and a steal. He was a plus 25. So if you got Christian Brown and Peyton Watson, and then you give him Zeke Naji, who had 3 rebounds today, 1 assist, but he was also a plus 12. So if you have this is the vision. Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, Zeke Naji. That's your 2, your 3, and your 5. And then you basically say these 2 plus Zeke Naji, we're going to trust that Jamal, KCP, Porter, AG, and Jokic can make that work. And that's not including Reggie Jackson. That's not including Julian Strawther. So when you put those 3, 6'6" shooting guard, 6'8" small forward, a 6'11" center, you put them all together in a lineup, that gives them so much versatility defensively because you cannot take advantage of anyone. This is the great thing about the Denver Nuggets that makes them so good this year. You can't take advantage of Jamal Murray. You can't take advantage of KCP. You can't take advantage of Michael Porter Jr. You can't take advantage of Aaron Gordon. And you can't take advantage of Nikola Jokic defensively. Now, Jokic, you know, he's going to let you, like, get by him sometime because he's just not going to expend playoff NBA Finals level energy in the regular season. But high-key matchup, like Anthony Davis, he held an 0-6. He held an 0-6 in the second half in the first game. He'll do that. Jaren Jackson Jr., he needs to. He can do that. But the thing is Jokic already proved that if you need somebody that can give you a 0.74 points per possession defensive average, meaning that he held opponents to 74 points per 100 possession as a pick and roll big, which is spectacular. He's shown he can do it at the finals and in the playoff versus elite competition. But the thing is, Joker, when he has to play straight up defense, he's still a positive. So if you have a not negative, and again, let me be clear about this. Michael Porter Jr. is the 3rd best defender right now in the Denver Nuggets starting lineup. He's better than Jokic, and he's better than Jamal Murray for most nights right now, which is completely fine because I already said that those 2 are positive. Murray's probably the worst defender, but he's also not a negative. So if you have a 6'5", 6'5", 6'10", 6'8", 6'11", 6'6" Christian Brown, 6'8" Peyton Watson, a 6'11" Zeke Naji, and a 6'6" Julian Strawther, that's division. No one is small, and you have to play to your best ability to beat this team. Peyton Watson, man, 17-4-1. Incredible game. Julian Strawther got 8 minutes tonight, 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. He was also a +4. Didn't get real minutes today. And then Reggie Jackson, again, another good game for Reggie Jackson. That's 3 straight, 5 points. Only took 3 shots, but 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 6 assists, 5 points and 6 assists for Reggie Jackson with 2 steals, also a +13. Y'all, I already said this on Twitter. I'm gonna have a larger conversation tonight because we got to do weekends with Swipa with Ryan Blackburn today. So make sure y'all looking at that for the Pick Act and Roll podcast. I have an episode coming up for Tuesday with Locked On. So obviously I'm going to talk more about this, but I think in my mind, as I kind of looked at the last several seasons, I think the Denver Nuggets are the best basketball team in the NBA since the Kevin Durant, Steph Curry led Golden State Warriors, because their ability to reach their ceiling and their ability to reach a floor that is better than 95% of the league, their ability to reach their ceiling at the most crucial moments, like in clutch time, I don't think anybody else has that. Their ability to play at a elite level is more consistent than anybody. Even if they have their lulls are still so small compared to other teams. And their lulls are still like, hey, we have a lull at the end of the second quarter going into halftime, but we were up 15. Now we're only up 9. Or we're up 16 in the fourth quarter. We're up 14 in the fourth quarter. Now we're only up 7. But then they're able to get you to a point that even in their lull, they're so dangerous because of the way they're able to play together, and they just trust each other. The cohesion is there. This team, I think, is the best team since the Steph Curry, Kevin Durant-led Golden State Warriors. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. So Gordon Glazer, preach. Appreciate the super chat, y'all. Beast46, you gave me a super chat last game as well, so shout out to you. I didn't get a chance to get to it. But y'all, this is, again, we are in a different iteration of the Denver Nuggets. And again, they will have their down points this season. But what I'm telling you is their level of execution is just better than everybody else's. And right now, again, the Thunder were 2-0, and they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers had the number 1 defense in the regular season last year. But it just doesn't matter. Their ability just to get to their spots is unlike anything else. So shout out to Michael Porter Jr., shout out to Peyton Watson, shout out to Nikola Jokic, shout out to Aaron Gordon, shout out to Jamal Murray, shout out to KCP, shout out to Christian Brown, Reggie Jackson. Shout out to all of them. They all have done a spectacular job. And again, shout out to Coach Michael Malone, who can be up for Coach of the Year this year, y'all. Hey, Swipe again. Y'all know what time it is. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Let the people know if you like.